From the nation's high court to the courts of public democracy, a 5-4 decision in the Shelby County versus Holder Supreme Court case did away with prohibiting changes to the voting process without oversight or official authorization. Supporters of the ruling say voter suppression is of the past.
So their precinct went from here to here.
Now voting precinct locations are left to county supervisors. Since 2013, Secretary of State Delbert Hosemann says roughly 5% of polling places shut down, moved, or merged in Mississippi.
There are the normal ones that are moving around, but probably in the whole state we may have had 100 different locations that have been closed, and some opened in other areas. Some of them have been consolidated.
Come on back and just show you the rest. Okay.
The concern is whether these changes make it harder for voters to get to polling places and if they affect minorities more than others. We took a look at the numbers of precinct changes around the Pine Belt since the decision. According to numbers from the Secretary of State's office, the two counties with the most changes since the ruling are Jones County with 6 less precincts and Jefferson-Davis County with 7 fewer.
If you look at the numbers for Jones County about the number of voter precincts that have been closed, it could seem that it would be alarming and possibly trigger some voter suppression.
NAACP President Trey Chin says in Jones County, the changes became necessary as the voting process modernized.
Most of the voter precincts that were consolidated or closed down are part of Beat 5, and that's my home territory. And so I really feel very passionate and also personal with this issue in Jones County. But it also was an issue that's not necessarily a voter suppression issue for us.
Chin says B5 is predominantly black, but the consolidation of precincts didn't seem to cause an issue for voters.
Really within a mile radius, you have 4 neighborhood precincts that was combined into this one precinct. And so I have not heard any issues of voter suppression since then or inability to get to the voter precinct.
According to the U.S. Census Bureau, Jefferson-Davis County is 60% black, the highest minority population in our area. Jefferson-Davis County Circuit Clerk Clint Langley says the changes cut costs.
This is the proposal that we presented to the board. We merged them with the closest precinct in that district in order to save the county money, basically.
You know, it's expensive to keep one open. You have 6 or 8 machines that are $3,000 or $4,000 a piece. You have at least a minimum of 6 workers, and often 10 or 12.
Langley says the county automatically saved nearly $5,000 by combining precincts with small voter turnouts without adding a significant distance for voters to get to the polls.
Our population here has continued to decrease, so you know that affects those areas that we merged. You know, their voters are not there.
Hosemann says he does not see the changes to precincts in Mississippi as a hindrance to voters.
Almost 1,800 locations in Mississippi. I don't think any voter in Mississippi is more than 10 minutes away, 10 or 15 minutes from their polling stations.
Hosemann says he believes it's appropriate to leave precinct locations up to local offices because they know the landscape and are held politically responsible to include polling places that people can get to. BLAIR LEDET, WDAM on your side.